Got one. Yep. I can still see it with my naked eye. Oh, where'd it go? Is that it? Is that it still? Is that it? I think that was it. Okay. It was another night orb right there. Yeah, going across the sky. More. Did a little bit of meditation out here. I got a new field table. I got another little smaller field table too that I can set up there, and another chair too. So I can set up closer up there in the morning so the new trees don't get in my way. When I see the eastern sphere that appears at dawn, I was looking for it again today at dusk. I still didn't see it. I haven't seen it at dusk for a few months, since August, I think. That was 2 minutes ago, so about 18:18. Yeah, I want that orb we just saw. I've seen those up close before. Earlier this year, I think it was February or very early March. There was a group of those things up close, and I've seen it up close multiple times. I'm not going to get into each story, but particularly these, because there were several of them. It appeared over the building, and when it appeared, at first it was like a yellow, like the night orb, the yellow one, bright light, the yellow or white light, basically. And at first I looked at it and thought, wait, is that a kite? What is that? And it starts moving over. Then it started coming closer, and my phone was sitting down on the table, and the appearance when it first caught my eye, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Because it was a big giant group of them. It was huge, and it went like across here real low, not more. It was definitely way less than 100 feet. I mean, not far above those power lines. It was real low over my head, and it went over there and disappeared. And by the time it got here, I started seeing it up close and clear, and I didn't have time to grab my phone, and I didn't get it on video. And it went across here, and all I could do was stand here. And I wish if I would have had that on video. I mean, that's the kind of thing that would probably be on Time magazine, on the cover of, or in the cover of a magazine right there, because it was a big giant group of them, and I could see the little. I mean, I've seen them up close before, and I've seen like the beings themselves actually, but when these passed over that night, and I've got pictures of those too, but from Calcutta. But when I saw them that night, though, you could see it looked like some sort of plasma or jelly substance inside of each one as it was moving over, and it almost reminded me of a school of fish watching it pass over. It almost kind of reminded me of watching a giant school of fish in the sky. So that's what it kind of reminded me of. But it was like some kind of weird jelly substance or plasma inside of it. And I saw it up close, and it went over, and if I could have got that on video, I've been praying. I would love to see that again, so I could get a picture of it this time. I wish I could see that exactly like I saw it before. Again, right here, and get that same. The appearances, though, when you get the really amazing appearances like that, though, they're always so far since I started seeing these things frequently about a year ago, but when I started the really over the past year though, the really amazing appearances, they always seem to be like a little bit different every time. So I don't know if I'll ever get that view of it ever again. I hope I do, because I would love to get that on video. I wish I would have got that on video. I think it was shortly after that was when I bought the iPhone 16, and that was one of the reasons why. I think was that sighting that night, because that was like a gigantic one. That was like better, beyond even something well more amazing than the Phoenix lights. Okay, the Phoenix lights were nothing compared to this. Well, it wasn't like a mile long thing or anything like that. Well, we've seen the big one like that too, but not up close. I've got pictures of that one too, the big one, the big saucer shaped one. I've got the one that's really, really big. I've got pictures of that one too, but it's not up super close though. It was pretty far away. I got a few decent pictures of that one too though, but this one was like just like a big group. I would say if I had to compare its size to something, I don't know, maybe a car, something about the size of a car, or maybe even a little bit bigger, or maybe, yeah, probably, I'd say, yeah, about the size of a car. And I'd like to see that one again in exactly the way I did that night, and get it on video this time. I've got a lot of good video footage of them though, including up close. I've got multiple videos showing them up close, but there's been including the ones at Calcutta, where you can see them up really close and actually see the figures inside the orbs. But you can actually see a head, what looks like a head and a torso inside the orbs. I've got pictures of that, but some of the most amazing ones I've seen up close, I don't have on video. Like there was one on December 15th last year. I wish I would. Well, I couldn't get on video. And the one that was here, I think it was earlier this year, I believe in February. That would have been another good one to get on video. And I got some pictures from Calcutta too that I'm trying to go back. Oh, it's probably on the iPad. Yeah, I think it is. I got to go back and check the iPad still. Yeah, for the little green ones that I got pictures of up close. I've got to, I got to find the original footage of those, because you see them. There were like these little green orbs that would come down out of the sky. This is November last year at Calcutta, and they came down out of the sky. They touched the ground, and you can zoom in on it. I zoomed in on it. I got a picture of it, a zoomed in picture of it, and it looks like some kind of little being. It looks like some kind of salamander looking weird thing. And I got multiple different pictures of them, and each one of them looked like different shapes of something, like beginning to form like what looked like some kind of like little body. And then I got the other pictures of the ones that glow in the dark, that glow, and they look more like, clearly like a body. But the little green ones, I got to go find the footage. I know I've got the video footage of those. I've got to go back. In fact, I'll check the iPad from November last year, because I couldn't find them on my phone. But I know I have that on my device, because I recorded that. The little green ones, I know I personally recorded the little green ones myself. I'm trying to remember, was it with my phone or maybe I probably used the iPad, because that was before I had the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I gotta find that video footage, the original footage of those little green ones. I don't have the video footage of the glowing ones where you see the figures, but Nung might have the original footage in her phone. I think she does. But the green ones, though, I have that. I have the original video footage of those. I need to find that too. And there's some more stuff I need to look at, but that I haven't posted publicly online. But anyway, that's it. I just hope I can see that one up close again, like I did that night, and get a picture of it this time.